Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's play some Asphalt 9 in the global version in Android, and oh my god, I finally get to drive the Apollo Evo. Now, you can see by the title that this video is going to be about this car and some lengths that I'm going to go in attempts to get this car. Right now I'm playing this in the MP2 test series of this car. You can try other cars as well, but obviously this is to me the main attraction because it's an Apollo. And in case you know, I'm a huge fan of the Apollo IE. It's one of my favorite non-Lambo cars. And this, while doesn't look, you know, it's not the same car obviously, otherwise what would be the point? It's basically the sibling of the Apollo IE, the Apollo Evo. Looks pretty dope. It doesn't have a ginormous wing, but it still looks cool enough where I would like to get it. And man, I've been, you know, thinking about this for quite a while, and just yesterday I figured out that, you know what? There might be a possibility of me getting this car. It's gonna be a bit of a long explanation, so buckle up, because there's a lot of things, moving parts, and money that I have to spend in order to get this thing. If I actually get around getting it, it's gonna be complicated. But hey, there we go, look at that. First race, first place, beating even some Class S. I saw there were some racer tachyons, although I think that's a pretty bad car. Anyway, let's do the other race that I have fuel for this car. Because realistically speaking, I had already done one race before I recorded this because I needed to try the car. And I just did one race and I have one more point of fuel, so might as well spend it. There we go. All right, perfect. So overall, I really like this car once I saw it. Before I saw it over here, obviously I had seen it on the internet about this car. It's kind of curious because this company, the Apollo company, seems to be having a lot of issues lately, but either way, whatever. It's a very cool looking car and I would like to get it, but once I saw that it was the special event car and all of that, I was like, it's gonna be terrible. But then I realized that this is not an elite car. It's not elite class B, which makes it not as desirable as a proper elite car. And now that matters because, at least from what I have noticed, elite cars tend to be a bit more difficult to get. Sometimes nowadays seems that all the elite cars are key cars, and this is not that. So in order to be able to unlock this car, all you gotta do is get to the required amount of blueprints. Oh, that SVJ is putting some good competition. To be fair, the SVJ is class A. So still, let's see who can pull ahead. So I figured out that for this car you did not need a key. All you need to do is get enough blueprints to unlock the car. Ah, Jesus, I messed that up so hard. The drift on this car doesn't feel fantastic, I'll say that. Let me ride that slipstream, pretty please, thank you. Come on, can I catch up? Hold up. It all depends on how he does the section. Please mess it up a little bit, buddy. Am I faster than an SVJ? No, I'm not. No, the SVJ goes like 370 something. Oh well, second place, not too bad. But yeah, so once I figured out that I could get it just through blueprints, I started to think like, hey, is there a world where I can get this car? Let me think about that. So here's the deal with the whole thing. There's a special event going for it, obviously, as I mentioned, and I'm gonna have a quick look at the cars that are required. We need the Lamborghini Miura concept. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I'm missing this little text showing what song was playing. The Lamborghini Miura concept. We need the BMW, that is the LP car. We need the Enzo Ferrari. We need the Racer Tachyon. We need the Acura NSX GT3 Evo. The Porsche, the new Porsche. We need the SVJ. We need, and again, that's pretty much it. Those are the cars that are needed. Now, the problem here is, well, this car, I already had it, but you know, I'm working on it currently in the car hunt in order to max it out. So this one is not a problem. This one, it's a problem because I don't have the Legend Pass, so I cannot do it. I don't have the Enzo Ferrari, and this car, you know, I don't think it has ever been available ever again since its legendary hunt back whenever. So this is, I would say, a very rare car. So no, I don't have it. I don't have the Racer Tachyon, so can't do that. I do have the Acura NSX GT3 Evo. If I do the hunt, I will get also this Porsche. I do have the SVJ, which is honestly one of the rarer cars in this list, along with the Enzo. So yeah, that's it. And those are the cars needed. So thinking about it, I started thinking like, well, wait a second. So I am lacking one of the cars. I'm lacking actually two of the cars. But what are my possibilities to still make some progress, even if I don't own the car. So what I did was to start checking each one of the stages. Okay, so stage 1, what does it require? Okay, it's gonna require to do all of this. Okay, how many conditions am I gonna get? All of them. Let's say that I buy the Legend Pass. Will I be able to do this? Yes. Okay, so I started counting and counting and counting, and I realized that by the time I get to this one where I would need this car, just by doing the previous 3 stages, I have already enough to completely skip this and get to stage 5. And in stage 5, even though it requires a Racer Tachyon, it is actually on a free try. And that's pretty good to me because, well, I'm 5 blueprints away from even taking it to 2 stars. Now that comes into getting some additional, where is it? Over here. Getting 1 additional condition and 1 additional blueprint for the car. So I have been thinking, I did the math, and the other part was checking how many conditions I could get to with my current, with my garage, assuming I get the Legend Pass, assuming I finish this car hunt and also the one for the Porsche, and see how many conditions I get in total. Is that enough to get to the conditions required to buy blueprint packs? And it only requires 225. It's a bunch. But once I did the math, I'm like, you know what? I actually can get to this. I can get to this. And given that I have 7,000 tokens, I'm gonna, well, 73,000, I'm gonna be able to buy enough packs to almost unlock the car. If these 10 packs, I'm assuming that these are gonna be 900 tokens, because I think that's normally the price for special event cars. If it's 750, it's even better. That would be pretty much a guarantee that I'll get the car. But if it's 900 tokens, I would need to get super unlucky to not unlock the car because, excuse me. Oh, Jesus, I suddenly had a bit of a cough attack. Anyway, with the amount of tokens that I have, 7,300, if they cost 900, the 10 packs, I would be able to buy 8 packs. And with the 3 blueprints guarantee on each one of the 10 packs, that would be 24 blueprints. So basically, after I did all of the math, I realized that I would be pretty close to getting the Apollo Evo, and like I said, only if I get really unlucky and the 10 packs only give me the 3 blueprints and no more, then I would be in a bit of a pickle, but it should be doable. Now, here's the situation. This requires for me to do 2 things. Spend money in 2 places, and I am not too happy about it. I'm gonna have to open my wallet to Gameloft to get this car just because I really like it. So what am I talking about? Well, let me show you what's going on in the my current car hunt. So if we look over here for the Miura concept, it actually it's only 14 hours and a half before this whole thing ends. Now the situation, the problem with this is that I haven't maxed it out just yet. If we look at my Miura, where is it? Where is my Miura? Miura, where are you? First of all, it's a Lambo, so obviously I want to upgrade it. I'm at 4 stars and I'm still missing, what is it, 26 blueprints. So doing it naturally is gonna be difficult to get those blueprints in the amount of time that is left and given how many runs I can do. Now I still have my 10 blueprints guaranteed, I haven't claimed those, but even then it's still gonna be kind of tough. So then I thought, you know what? I know that the next hunt, well, it already started, is precisely the one for the Porsche that I was talking about. So then I thought, if I get the TLE pass, I will be able to easily finish the Lambo Miura, and then I can focus in doing this car hunt and unlocking it because, again, being a elite C-class, as I was saying about elite cars, it requires a key. So this is the type of key hunt where you need to take this car to the maximum amount of stars to then unlock it. If you are unlocking, only get it to 4 stars, all of your work was basically wasted. Well, I mean, you still have the car at 4 stars for whenever this is made available again to get the key, maybe. But in the meantime, all that time will be wasted. So you absolutely want to make sure that you take it to 5 stars. So that's why I thought, you know what, I need to get the TLE. That way I'll finish the Miura hunt for sure. Get the Miura to 5 stars, which is also gonna help me in the special event for the Apollo, and then do the key hunt. I don't know why it says car hunt, it should say key hunt. Anyway, the key hunt for the Porsche Panamera, get the car to 5 stars, which again is gonna help me for the special event. So all things considered, yeah, I realized that this could maybe work, but this is gonna require for me to get both the TLE and the Legend Pass, because I don't own the Legend Pass, thus I don't have the Porsche Panamera, whatever it is. So the advantage, obviously, of getting also the legend pass is that I'm gonna get my extra fuel, which is gonna help me to do some more races and whatnot. But yeah, that was my whole thought process. It really is. I'm gonna edge it out. Actually, I'm gonna give you some numbers. If my math doesn't fail me, from all of the stages of the special event, it's in total 17 stages. I'm gonna be able to do a lot of them, especially once I get the LP car, because even for cars that I don't have, like this one, it still has a couple of missions that are for any car. This is not locked specifically to the Enzo, and there's some specific to the BMW. So overall, I'll be able to do pretty much all of the stages to some extent, and from all of the stages, this is gonna sound silly because, well, it's not a lot, but I'm gonna be able to get a total of 19 blueprints for the Apollo Evo. Now, 19 blueprints of the Apollo Evo, and this thing requires 55, if I remember correctly. Where is it? I keep on losing it. There it is. All right. So this thing requires 55. I'm gonna get 19 blueprints from that, right? Then I'm also gonna get guaranteed 24 blueprints from the 10 packs. That is gonna make it to what? 30, 40, 43, right? Is that right? Am I doing math right, people? Yeah, okay. I literally had to double check because I doubted myself. But yeah, that would be 43 blueprints for this thing. But, so you might be thinking, DBT, that's still 12 blueprints away from getting this thing. Yes. But let's also remember that in the Legend Pass, there's also going to be some blueprints for the Apollo Evo later on, which is gonna be 6 blueprints. So that makes it so that I needed 12, now I'm only gonna need 6 more blueprints. And like I was saying, that is where the 10 packs, I hope that they give me some extra blueprints, and that would allow me to unlock this car. Now, that is not the only thing for me to consider this whole stuff. It also has to do with the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Now, this car I have it at 3 stars, and I've been meaning to upgrade it a little bit further, and over here with the Legend Pass I get additional 6 blueprints, and then I do have some wild cards. I will be getting pretty close to getting this car upgraded. Look at that. I need what? 12 blueprints. I can use 4 over here, convert them, and then I would need only 8. And then the 6 that I get from the Legend Pass, I would need 2 blueprints to take it to 4 stars. And then on top of that, I believe that there is... What's there? I think there are some wildcards over here. There's one, but this is for 4 stars. No, I need 3 stars. I think there was. I think I saw. Yeah, look at that. Two wildcards of 3 stars. So with these 2 additional ones, I would be able to take my SVJ to 4 stars. So that's another advantage that I'll get from this whole thing. So it's a multi-layered analysis as to if this would be convenient for me. Overall, it seems like a positive, and I'm also gonna get a BMW with a big wing. So what is not to like about that? So, oh, by the way, I have some unclaimed rewards. Yes, look at that. Some wildcard stuff. This is obviously just from the free lane, but, well, I think we ought to do that, right? We need to do this whole thing, so... Okay, fine. This is gonna cost me $10, and then it's also gonna cost me $7 approximately for the daily event pass. But you know what? I really want that Apollo. I know it's gonna end up being a rare car, and even though I'll probably only get it at 1 star, maybe through wildcards eventually in a year I'll take it to 2 stars or something like that. Slowly but surely, at least I'll have the car, and I'll be able to put some wildcards into it, so... Alright, let's do this! Well, it is done. I popped this up, and my colors went a bit ugly, because that's what happens when an overlay comes up, but it's okay, I'll fix the colors in a bit. There we go! Now I am the quote-unquote proud owner of the Legend Pass, and I get to claim all of my stuff over here. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? That actually will help me a little bit further with the Miura. That's fine. All right, let's get it. So reputation, there's my blueprints for my BMW M4 GT3. A bunch of them, just enough to unlock the car. Again, it's a BMW. It might not be a good car, but it looks pretty dope with the big wing, so that's fine. Some more wild cards. Oh no! A wild card just got converted into trade coins. Ah, crap. What was that? I hope it wasn't a good one. It's on the Legend Pass in the premium section. It might have been actually a good thing. Oh, crap. Oh, well. All right. Beautiful stuff. Asterion, a new hood for my Asterion, dope. More blueprints for this, parts and whatnot. Hold on, I'm just really curious to see what did I just waste? Because I just wasted something. B 2 stars. Man, this was gonna help. Oh, does that mean that I already have 10 for this? Oh, it was 3. Oh, 1 got wasted. Okay, I see. All right, well, that's gonna be 10 blueprints for my Apollo, huh? Okay, well, there you have it. Now, am I gonna unlock the car now? No, not yet. The colors are already messed up, and when I make the next purchase, it's gonna also get messed up again, so might as well just take care of the other thing that I need to take care of, the daily event bonus. This is for the car hunts. So, honestly, this is one of the purchases that I consider the most worth in this game, because it seriously makes the car hunt so much more bearable. All right, let's do it. And there we go. The purchase has been made, and now I own the daily event bonus pass, which means now I can do car hunts much easier. And game has been relaunched. We have our colors properly again. And how about we look at that beautiful BMW that I just unlocked? It's class B, right? Or is it class C? I don't even know. Oh yeah, class B, there we go. A little worse than the Cadillac CN concept. It's all right. And I'm only gonna get it at 2 stars total, but hey, it'll be fine. I mean, look at it. It might not be a great car, but it sure looks great. That ginormous wing. You know that I love cars with ginormous wings, so I got a nice BMW that I honestly, just by the look of the car itself, I did think like, ew, should I get it? Because it looks pretty dope. So there's that. Oh, by the way, does it have color options? Okay, it has just this livery to begin with. But once I unlock the 2 stars, I'll have custom colors, which will allow me to just add a solid colors, which honestly I would use from time to time. This is the other livery for the car. I think is the one that you get through the Legend Pass later on, I think. I don't even know where, but it doesn't matter. Look at this thing. It looks so dope. Isn't this the one that was in Asphalt 7? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? I don't know. I just remember there's a BMW in Asphalt 7 with a big wing. Yeah, I might. No. Who knows? Whatever. Alright, so how about we do a quick look? Oh, by the way, did you notice the issue with the fuel? This is something that happens when you get the extra fuel on the cars for the first time. I haven't used this car, so it should be a full fuel, right? Well, it's not. Look at that. It's a 3 out of 7. Why? Who knows? So it normally would have 5 points of fuel, but for some reason it has 3 out of 5, and then plus the 2 fuel of the Legend Pass. There is that. Now, my question is, did that by any chance restore my fuel for the Apollo? Did it? Did it? I don't get to see it over there because I don't own the car. All right, let me go real quick into multiplayer. I want to see if I can do some more races with this beauty. No, it didn't. All right, well, at least now I have in total 5 fuel for a couple of weeks. So I get to play with cars with low fuel a bit more, which is one of the reasons why I consider that Legend Pass is somewhat worth it. But now, in case you've never seen the Legend Pass in action, well, first of all, it gives you access to this event, which I have auto-claim already because I'm on garage level 18. It can give you some credits and, more importantly, some tokens, obviously. Also, you get some bonus from the TLE Pass, so 10% more credits. So instead of being 90,000, it's going to be like 99,000? I think so. And 55 tokens, I think. Yeah, 55. 99, and some stuff. So honestly, this it's like every week or so, or every so many days. So this is not something that you're gonna be able to do very often or get a lot of tokens from, but it's fine. I was saving precisely my claim of this thing so that I get the 10% bonus, because from this you get like 400,000 credits or something like that. So that's another 40,000 from the additional 10%. So that's all right. But the real important part over here is this, the car hunt. Because now the car hunt, instead of being 2 tickets, is 1 ticket, and instead of 1 pack per one of these objective done, I get 2 packs. Now, the reality is that first I need to get these blueprints from the Venser Sarth and the Resbani Beast. So let's do that, just to show you a little bit. So Venser, where's my Venser? That must be high-ish. Oh man. Don't worry, I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, rank of 3000, it should not be a problem to get the objective. So 1 fuel per race in this means that you can do twice as many, but on top of that, your tickets go from 10 to 15 tickets. So then you can do 3 times as many races in one go. Obviously, this is going to take you 3 times as long in terms of the time that you are actually playing. But given that this is a car hunt that it's very easy to do just by touch driving, you barely need to press anything. It's alright, I can just leave my phone playing the thing and while I do something else and just make sure to click on the thing in the right time, and that's it. You know, just to exit the race and enter the next one. So overall, this is gonna be an easy one to complete. I haven't even looked a little bit at the other car hunt, the one for the Porsche. I hope that it's a touch drivable car hunt so that it doesn't take me that much effort. Because I tell you, even though this thing with the Legend Pass, TLE Pass, while it makes the car hunts faster, it also makes them more tedious because you have to be glued to your phone in order to do the 15 races. It's more like 17 races, 18 races by the time that you finish the 15 tickets that you have. Some couple more refilled already, so yeah. So look at that. Right away, so I would have gotten only 2 packs. Well, I got 2 packs. No, technically, I got 4 now, but I would have gotten only 2 packs, and from this I already got some additional blueprint. So this is beautiful, it's fine, I like it. Same thing I'm gonna do with the Resvani Beast. But hold on, because I'm really curious to see what is the deal with this thing. It's a Class C car, so that means in order to do it, I'm gonna, yeah, Class D. What do I need? Bugatti V110, which I do have, and the Resvani Beast. Alright, perfect, I'll be able to do this too. I'm really curious just to see if by any chance this is touch drivable. So for this, I'm gonna bring my Class D cars, the classic touch drive cars. If you don't own the Elise Sprint, which is the one that I'm gonna try first, normally you can also do it. If it works with the Elise, it probably will work with the SE10. But let me try first the Elise and see if this is touch drivable. And by that I mean that I barely have to do anything, or hopefully not have to do anything at all. I can only hope over here, so let's see what is the case. And it's gonna be in Buenos Aires. I don't have big hopes for it being touch drivable because this track can be pretty annoying given how twisted it gets, although I don't know which version of it is. So my first attempt is this. I'm not pressing anything, I'm just literally letting it drive itself, and I'm gonna see how far it gets, how close it gets to the target town. And from there, you know, a couple more attempts to figure, oh, is it gonna crash? Jesus, barely. From there, I'm gonna do another attempt, checking if using nitro is gonna do it. You know, I'll see. I'll skip this for you. Okay, not one button press, and I got a time of almost 53 seconds. I think that was not even enough to get. I think this is only gonna be one single pack, isn't it? No, none at all. Damn, it was 51. That's right, 47. All right, no nitro is no good. Let's try with one use of the nitro. It's a little bit of experimentation that you gotta do over here to figure out how much effort you gotta put into it. You might be thinking, DBT, why don't you just do it normally? I'm telling you, it's gonna require so many races that I really need to figure out what is the optimal way of spending the least amount of effort into these car hunts. So I'm gonna do a little bit of drift to build some nitro, and from here onwards, I'm gonna use single nitro, and let's see how far is that gonna take me. Because normally what I would like to do is as soon as I click enough times to next, and start the race, do whatever inputs I gotta do right then and at the start, and then let it finish by itself. So this mother, oh, that, okay, this ruined my run. So I'm gonna finish it. Ah, Jesus Christ, that car completely messed me up. And that is one thing that you can never take for granted in the car hunts. The AI is very unpredictable, so you don't know if you'll be able to always finish the thing properly by itself. All right, attempt number 2, just using a little bit of nitro at the beginning. Hopefully, the AI is not gonna mess me up again. So let's see what we can do. So again, I'm gonna let it go first by itself around this bend. I'm gonna use a little bit of nitro, excuse me, a little bit of drift, and then go. And I want to see, come on. I hope that the car doesn't get again on my way. And we'll see if it's able to finish the whole thing by itself. In a decent amount of time, of course. Now, I hate that it goes into the left side because it loses a bunch of speed doing these turns. But this is why you want to use either the Elise or the E10s, because normally they can deal relatively alright with turns without losing too much speed, just because they have considerably good handling for a Class D. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Yeah, baby! Look at that! Alright, there we go. So you need to put a little bit of attention to it. It's not 100% auto-drivable, but just do a little bit of nitro at the start, and then you'll be good. Then you can let your car drive the thing and do the race for you. So there you have it. All right, perfect. So like I said, this is gonna still be a bit of a process. I'm gonna be updating you guys in more videos in this week, the upcoming week, to see what has been the progress of this whole thing. And the closer that I get to unlocking the Apollo, well, I'm gonna continue making videos, because trust me, as you can see by the title, this is just the part 1 of this chase for the Apollo Apollo Evo. But right, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. Check these other videos in relation to Asphalt 7, the one that I was talking about. I did a full playthrough, or maybe you want to watch this other one about Asphalt 8. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.